It is the final coaster of the bottom 50 of the top 100, number 51. Man, do I have a crazy, surprising roller coaster at this spot. Probably because for years, I've kind of talked some crap on this ride. Definitely in my review in 2023, definitely in a vlog last year, but riding it this past summer, whoa, I finally got maybe the ride that everybody's been talking about for 25 years. Yeah, 2000 roller coaster. Easter egg yesterday. It's pretty obvious. I walked by a Cedar Street because today's roller coaster is from Cedar Point. And there's only one coaster that's exactly 25 years old this year. The biggest jump of any coaster on the list, number 51. Millennium Force, guys. Yeah, it jumped like 30 spots because, wow, I think they changed the lift hill. I think that, right? That's confirmed. They sped up the lift hill. Did that matter? I think. And no, I'm not gonna take back and say, oh, I've seen the light. I've had very mediocre rides on Millennium Force. It's just a fact. But this year, I saw the light of this version anyway. I'm gonna talk why it rose so high. Millennium Force. Yeah, it just missed the top 50, but it went from the 80s to the 50s, and that's including all the rides I rode in Europe this year. Huge jump, Millennium Force, let's go. A coaster that's actually getting some big time respect for me here in 2025, Millennium Force at Cedar Point, is number 51 on my list. Now I know that's still probably low for some Cedar Point vets, but considering this was in danger of dropping out of my top 100 completely, the fact it rose this much shows how well I thought it was running this past summer. Over 3 previous visits to the point dating back to 2018, I obviously still always marveled at this Intamin Giga's stats. 310 feet tall or 94 meters with speeds of 93 miles per hour or 150 kilometers. And I always loved the drop. One of the best, with a gorgeous view. The turnaround absolutely had some gray out forces. It was the rest of the layout that was always just meh to me. Great speed, sure, but minimal airtime and a just meandering course. Whether it was an updated lift hill or not that gave it some extra oomph, my rides this past August were anything but meandering, actually getting some great airtime on the hills and a seemingly much more forceful ride throughout the entire layout. Just wonderful. It's still not necessarily the oh my god, this is a top 20 worthy experience, but for me to have it now over its rival Superman the Ride on my rankings, it's kind of a big deal. Trash talk of the past or not, you cannot argue the legendary status of Millennium Force, and I was so happy to see how well it's running, maybe better than ever, 25 years after its opening. Now, this isn't like a huge fun fact, obviously. Millennium Force, the original Giga Coaster, closed circuit Giga Coaster. This is more to talk about yesterday's park, Michigan's Adventure, and the fact that they haven't got a new coaster since 1999, which means that Millennium Force is still a more recent addition to the old Cedar Fair parks than anything in Michigan's Adventure. That's crazy. That's absolutely, the sun is awful. That's absolutely crazy. That Millennium Force is still more new than anything in Michigan's Adventure. What? But anyway, that's 51. The top 50 begins tomorrow. Let's go. Nothing but elite coasters from here on out. Thank you for the support. Millennium Force 51. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.